Hi everyone! Today I'll be talking to you about anxiety in college students and how we can come together as a community to reduce it. As college students, we aren't strangers to the overwhelming anxiety brought on by having to balance schoolwork with a job, family, and a social life. The 4+ years we spend at college can be some of the most stressful years we face in our lives and can often lead to more serious mental health issues. So it should come as no surprise when I tell you that the American Psychological Association conducted a study and found that 41.6% of college students suffered from serious anxiety, with depression trailing that at 36.4%. Almost half of the student population at college has some form of anxiety, and that should worry us all. In fact, in a nationwide poll, it was found that more than 40% of college students felt so anxious that it was difficult to function. Only 20% of those who reported symptoms of anxiety and depression ever sought help, and only 1 in 5 of those people ever attended a second appointment. It is my belief that college administrations, with URI in particular in mind, have a duty to combat this issue and improve the mental health of their students. College should be a place where kids want to be, not where they're just living for the weekend. I have a few different ways to propose we improve this problem, but the one I believe will help the most is making all classes taken during the freshman year at URI mandatory pass or fail. Many different colleges do this, but the one I did the most research on was Caltech, a prestigious university located in Pasadena, California. To illustrate how this can be beneficial, here is one Caltech student's experience with pass-fail. She said it relieved her of the pressures to study all the time, gave her the time to try new things, and helped her to experiment with a course load. I think that every student should be able to experience this. Now, URI already does have a pass-fail option, but with the policy comes many stipulations. For one, you can only use the pass-fail option for non-degree requirements, so they can only be electives. You can also only take up to 3 per semester. Making all courses freshman year pass-fail would alleviate a lot of the academic-induced anxiety. A lot of students come into college expecting to still achieve the top marks they receive in high school, which most of the time can't happen. If I did end up proposing this idea to URI, I would start with a survey asking students if they thought it would be beneficial. I would then ask teachers and finally propose it to the Provost for Academic Affairs, Mr. DeHaze. People could be concerned about the costs, but I don't know what costs there would be besides the time it would take to announce the change. Another idea to reduce stress would be to have puppy therapy more often. A study conducted by Idaho and Georgia State Universities found a 60% decrease of anxiety among 55 students who attended a 2-hour pet therapy session. This would be an easy fix to a hard problem. At URI, I know we could do a lot better with puppy therapy. I've been to a few sessions, and usually there is only maybe 2 or 3 dogs there. We could even do cat therapy for the cat people or bunny therapy for the bunny people. It could be once a week or once a month. Another idea is to incorporate way more yoga and meditation. Schools like Cal State Northridge are opening new wellness centers equipped to offer acupuncture, massage therapy, and drop-in yoga. Again, this is a pretty easy fix with low costs. At URI, we do offer meditation, but it is only once a week, at night for half an hour. It has been found that people who meditate daily were able to fall asleep much quicker. They also produced much less cortisol, making it easier to deal with stress when it did occur. One big cause of anxiety is when all of your teachers assign you a project or essay or exam at the same time. In fact, I have 4 speeches with essays all due next week. There needs to be some way teachers can communicate to spread out these assignments. One way to combat this would be to possibly alter Sakai so that professors could see other class syllabi or assignment schedules. I know that would be a long stretch because it would be a lot of work for teachers to search through their student classes, but it might help a lot if it did end up working. Next, a program called JED helps college campuses assess themselves and get feedback in order to create more comprehensive solutions to help their students struggling with mental health. It is a 4-year program that provides a framework in suicide prevention and recognition of anxiety and depression. One more idea is to have group therapy sessions at health services. This is something that Duke does, and I know that many students might feel much more comfortable in a group setting, which could alleviate some of the pressure that comes with one-on-one interaction, especially with psychiatric therapy. One last idea would be to have walk-in therapy hours. With budgets stretched thin, many students have to make the choice between either calling a hotline or settling for making an appointment and waiting a few days to talk to a counselor. Schools such as Kennesaw State University and Wake Forest have implemented walk-in hours. Finally, some little things that different colleges have done to reduce anxiety, especially around finals, are days where parents of ASU students come in and make homemade smoothies, handing out goodie bags with stress balls and chocolate at NYU, and a secret group of people at Brown handing out donuts in the nude. Now, I'm not saying you should strip and hand out food to help your fellow students' stress levels, but I hope I've made it clear that there are numerous ways in which we as a community can come together in order to make college a less anxiety-inducing place. Thank you.